Hello again, Fulcha, welcome. So I'm just going to show you the south garden today. I just did the north, I'm going to do the south now. So there's an explosion back here too. Lots of explosions. My Scottish kale is growing, still growing very well. Can't wait till it starts growing up. Up. It should this year though, because they're biennial, so the first year they make these. And I noticed that this is starting to get higher now, so they are starting to go up. This is my coral colored rose. It's a floribunda rose. And it's exploded. It loves the heat and the sun back here in the south garden. Which of course we don't have too much today, but it's still nice. You can see they're starting to make buds. She's already starting to make buds. She's already making her buds. Yep. So in this container, I planted my eryngiums. I've always loved eryngiums, and I never grew it. Kind of like the roses. So these are just planted up. It could take these guys a very long time to sprout, but they're sprouted on the they're sown on top of the soil because they need light to germinate. So you can't bury eryngiums, the seeds. You have to keep them on top. So I've been coming out every day and checking them. Definitely need to give this a little bit of water too, because you need to keep these guys a little moist until they sprout. But yeah, I love my eryngiums. And underneath I have like companion. So underneath the floribunda rose, I have all my violets. Aren't the violets beautiful? Isn't that fab this year? Look at that. I just love me violets. Of course, my granny's name was Violet, so that's why I plant them in her memory. I also have some more wee violets in the fig tree. As you can see, the fig tree is finally leafing out really beautifully. Yeah, it needed to wait for this warm weather. We've only been warm for a couple days, actually. It's been really cold, rainy, horrible here. But yeah, it's for weeks at a time. So this little bit of warm weather we had the last 3 days has popped these guys out. Popped them out. Now I had a bit of a disaster in my veg garden. These are my Italian long hots. And as you can see, I thought I had hardened them off really good, but the wind and the intense sun scorched a couple of the leaves. But you can see there's a lot of new growth coming from the top. So these are going to be just fine. They might be just like a week or two behind. But yeah, these are my Italian long hots. So I was a bit worried about that. But they're doing good. The Italian long hots are doing real good. And I also planted the Oaxacan tomatoes in all of these, but they all perished. And that was due to wind. The wind we had just completely blew them and broke every stem. So my Oaxacan tomatoes, yeah. So what I did was I just went ahead and just started some Cherokee purple seeds. And I'm just going to put the Cherokee purples in here. But as you can see, in each pot, I put some Durango marigolds, because I want to do the companion gardening thing this year. I never did it before. But in each of these, I have 1 or 2 Durango marigolds. I'll go back up on this line here. So my Killarney raspberries are doing really good, as you can see. I gotta go in here and maybe trim a little bit of the leaves out so air gets through and everything, but they're starting to make they're starting to make berries. They're starting to make berries. Yay! Yay! Every morning I come out here and I just bring a bowl and well, last year when they were growing, when they're ripened, I bring a bowl out every morning and just fill up the bowl of these delicious flippin' raspberries and have it for my breakfast. This year I'm going to try to can them up and preserve them in the jars. So yeah, my Killarneys are doing really good. And my cucumbers also got zapped, but as you can see, they're coming back. So yay, my cucumbers are coming up because I do want to make Polish pickles. I'm going to do some Polish pickles and can them up and preserve them. Now this is my my red currants. And I don't know if they're here. Oh yeah, right here. You can see they're starting to make their little currants. Isn't that wonderful? I'm so chuffed about that. I love my red currants. I'd like to make some wine out of this year because I can't drink grape wine, but I definitely can drink red currant wine. That's fab. Yeah, the bush is really doing good this year. It hasn't got attacked by aphids at all, so that's why it's doing so good. Last year it was like decimated. Also, I have my little pot of my Devon pinks. Now, these are just little pink, they're in the carnation family. This particular one is from Devonshire in England. And I love my pinks. They're so beautiful. Aren't they, guys? Do you think those pinks are fab? And they'll come up year after year after year after year. There's a little Durango marigold waiting for the tomatoes to come in. I just planted those Cherokee purples, so they should be popping up and be really good now that the weather's warm. And here's another of the Killarney raspberries. Can you see? I'm getting me raspberries. I'm getting me raspberries, guys. I'm so excited, chuffed. Now, of course, this one too, this also needs a little bit of thinning out so that the light and the air can go through. And over here I have my garbanzos. My garbanzo beans, chichi bean, whatever language you want to call it. There's my garbanzo. I'm really chuffed about these guys as well because they are growing so well. And I love chichi beans. So I got like 2 plants in here. I don't want to be overcrowding it. Overcrowding is horrible. But yeah, I also made these little teepees. I made these little teepees out of some old tiki torches so that things can climb up. Right. So that is the south garden. Very happy with it. I'm so glad that my Italian long hots popped up or recuperated from their bad experience out here a couple weeks ago. All right, guys, south garden. The south garden. These little violets. Such beautiful little violets. That's for you, Granny. I got a bag of leaves there that I got to put into the compost. As you can see, my compost is filling back up. I got some cabbage in there, little cabbages, some onion stuff, some eggshells, potato skins. So, but I got to put this bag of leaves in there. All right, everyone. Slanka full. Please subscribe. Bye, 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 bye.